Hello, my students. How are you today? As always, I'm so happy to meet with you. In this lesson, we're going to understand the meaning of multiplication. Let's begin. Multiplication is the operation that indicates how many times a number is added to itself. But don't be scared because we're going to be learning many strategies that you can use to know the meaning of multiplication. We have here 3 times 8 and 6 times 4. In the first one, 3 times 8, we can add the number 8 3 times. And in the second one, we have 6 times 4, and we have some groups of flowers, which means that we have equal groups. Well, let's go deeper and think smarter so that we can know more about each of these strategies. I have some baskets with apples in each. I have 5 baskets and I know that I have 4 apples in each. Instead of counting one by one, we can use equal groups. I know that I have 4 apples in each basket. And I know that I have 5 baskets. So I can add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which means that I'm going to be adding the number 4 5 times. Because remember that we have 5 baskets and 4 in each basket. That gives me 20 in all. Now I know that I have 20 apples. This strategy is known as repeated addition because I'm adding the number 4 5 times. So we are using repeated addition. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Now I know 5 times 4 equals 20, and also I know that 5 times 4 is the same as 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 because it's basically telling us 5 times the number 4. We have a certain amount of apples. We don't know how many apples we have, but instead of counting them one by one, we can use equal groups to find the total amount of apples that we have. We're going to make 4 groups with 3 apples in each of them. And then we're going to count all those equal groups. We have to keep in mind that we have 4 groups and we have 3 apples in each group, which makes the multiplication equation 4 times 3, or which is the same, adding the number 3 4 times. 4 times 3 equals 12. Next, we have an array. An array is arranging objects in rows and columns to count them easily. With an array, we can also write a multiplication equation. Because remember that as long as we have the same amount in each of the rows, we can use multiplication. These are the rows in my array. In this case, I have 4 rows. This array has 4 rows. And these are my columns. In this array, I have also 4 columns. It could be more or less, okay? If we count the stars, we're going to see that we have 16 stars in all, but we don't need to count them one by one because we can write a multiplication equation, which will be the rows times the columns, which is 4, because we remember that we had 4 rows, and times 4, because remember that we have 4 columns, which makes 16. Let's see what's the multiplication equation that we can use to solve this problem. How many times do you see the number 3? How many groups of 3 candies we have? 5 groups. So that means that we're supposed to add the number 3 5 times. So that also tells us that we can write the multiplication equation 5 times 3 equals 15. We're supposed to multiply 4 times 9. Oh, wow, we have forgotten this. I don't remember this fact. What can I do? I can use repeated addition. I can add the number 9 4 times, and I am going to find my answer. 4 times 9 equals 36. It is the same that if we add 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. These flowers remember me of an array. That means that we can use the rows and how much in each row so that we can write a multiplication equation. I have 5 flowers in each of my 4 rows, which give me the multiplication equation 4 times 5 equals 20.
Kinetic energy in action. Imagine you're riding your bike downhill really fast. The faster you go,